Yeah, hi, I'm Gary Sinclair, and I'm a born-again Christian. Now, what does that mean to me? Well, it took me years to discover this. I'm a person that's been looking for years to find the reason for living. And one of those places I looked, after looking at many religions, was the Bible. And the Bible is quite an old book. This book tells about a Saviour, the Son of God, Jesus. And I didn't know who Jesus was. I didn't even know why there was a Jesus. But then I learned that our beginnings as humans, we fell into sin. And I discovered from reading in the Bible that there needed to be a sacrifice. And back in the days of Adam and Eve, which was supposed to be our first beginning ancestors, I found out that they sinned, and as a result of that, they were separated from God. They didn't have a life, So what came of that was Jesus said, I'll make a future for you. You just have to trust in me. There's going to be a sacrifice one day which will take away all your sin. Meantime, there'll be a sacrifice process, which they had to sacrifice a lamb without blemish, which was a symbol of Jesus. Now, this is all very heavy stuff, so I'll get past this. What I get to the point is that Jesus was the Son of God. He chose to be a baby, come in that form, in sinful flesh, grow up to be a man, and teach about his Father and the kingdom and what it meant. And he came as that sacrifice. He was sacrificed on the cross, died for us, and what is really remarkable about this, 3 days' time he rose from the dead. This is something that I'll get to, is that in the Bible it says over 300 prophecies about Jesus, who is called the Messiah, would come at a certain time. If you're an atheist, you've got to take into consideration that prophecy over time, people write something, and if it's just written down and it doesn't come to pass, it's just fable. Whereas this Bible, written in Hebrew and Greek, but especially these prophecies were in the Hebrew part of the Bible, the older part of the Bible, which the Jews called the Torah. This Bible had over 300 prophecies, and most of those have been fulfilled in Jesus coming to the earth and dying for us. Now, as an atheist, what I'm suggesting to you is go find this out for yourself. You owe it to yourself, because you must wonder what happens to you when you die. I mean, you must have questions about, why is this world so crazy? Why is it getting worse? It's all leading to something. Christ is coming back one day. And I'd like you to find out for yourself the joy and the hope that I have. If you read this word, this is the challenge to you. Find out for yourself. Everybody has arguments and things that they don't want to know about. Some of it's fear, some of it's pride, and some of it's the pleasures of this life. But if you want to know what happens to you when you die, here is a book that explains it clearly to you. I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to trust yourself. Look into this word and find out for yourself. Good hunting. God bless.